Hello, welcome to Summerfest Online 2020. Thank you very much for coming along to view these presentations. Just a quick reminder that we have a number of exhibitors in the exhibitors hall. If you want to go along and have a quick browse, maybe do some shopping, they would love to see you. And a quick reminder too about our wonderful sponsors, Yayo Hemp Products and Butte Island Cheese. They're also in the exhibitors hall and they'd love to see you too. If you've enjoyed the show, please remember this is a free event, and if you'd like to make a small donation, you'd be very welcome. Please go to the Friends of VegFest page to make a donation. And a reminder too, we have another show in November, London Online, and in next March, Plant Powered Expo. And you can find out all about that on VegfestUK. Thanks very much and enjoy the presentation.
Hi, welcome to VegFest Summerfest Online. I'm Adele and this is a clip from my most recent stand-up show that I did at the Edinburgh Fringe last year. It's called Undershare. I haven't shared this clip before, which the name would suggest, so I really hope you enjoy it. If you do like my stuff, find me elsewhere online, and I can't wait for next year at VegFest when we can hopefully all be in the same room together and I can try all the amazing food and, you know, beauty products and stuff like that. And I'm going to go and raid my fridge now because that's what I would normally do after a set at VegFest, but it's going to be much more disappointing here than it would be there. I hope you're all staying safe and enjoy my clip.
No, Sam's a nice guy, I should tell you about Sam. Me and Sam met on an improv course, actually, so it is difficult to know whether we're attracted to each other or whether we've just been saying yes and. But I distinctly remember when he asked me out, right, we're in the middle of a scene together, he asked me out, I froze, one of my friends tapped me on the shoulder, took my place and said yes. It's great, but he's probably a nice guy, he's such a nice guy, he gives money to homeless people and then doesn't tweet about it. I know, right? Lovely guy. And he's very open, Sam, as well. He's very good at sharing. He's constantly sharing. In fact, Sam's basically an open book. But I'm worried about damaging my spine. That's just for you guys, but I really like that one too. So yeah, he might have a point. I am quite a cautious sharer, I'd say. One of the reasons, though, that I'm a cautious sharer is that people used to say you had a career for life, didn't they? But now people tend to think you have about 5 careers in your lifetime. I'm not yet at 5. I'm at 3. I don't think there's any reason to expect that one of my future ones isn't going to be spy. Exactly. I'd be a great spy, guys. I could tell you why, but then I'd have to... No, it'd be good. I like spy stuff. I love James Bond films. I love how he introduces himself. He's so confident. He's like, hi, I'm Bond, James Bond. It's nice, isn't it? My name doesn't lend itself to that quite so well. If I were to do that with my name, it would sound like I was listing off a playlist to put somebody into a coma. Yes, hi, I'm Cliff, Adele Cliff. Not great, is it? All you really need there is maybe pop in some Kylie, mix it up, and then Enya, and you've killed that person. But I do like a list, I love lists, they're probably one of my top 5 favourite things. So... Whilst we're here, guys, let's list off my previous careers. If any of them are ones you've done, give me a whoop, we'll have a chat about it. I think the people in the toilet have not had careers, that's what that whoop was. Okay, so first career. My first career was trampolining coach. No? None in the room? Oh, there's normally loads of us. Anyway, it's exactly as you'd imagine, everyone. It was just a springboard into my second career, if I'm honest. You're so theatrical today. I feel like a villain for doing that part. I'm like, no. Okay, second career, there might actually be some people in here who've done this one. It's more popular. Office assistant. Yeah, a few people. Do you like it? Yeah, you did? But was there anyone else say yes? No? Was that Sue? Yes. Yeah. Sue, how big was the office you worked in, Sue? Ooh, big office, nice. What was the best bit of the office? The kitchen. Fair. I would agree, the kitchen's a pretty good spot, although I really liked working in the office. I worked in a really big office as well. It's great. I went in every day, nobody knew my name, nobody ever spoke to me, and every day I ate my lunch alone in the stationery cupboard. Don't pity me. I would say stationery cupboard is the best bit of the office, right? Who doesn't love stationery? Yeah, stationery's great. I think it's brilliant. Anyone got any favourite bits of stationery in the room? Paperclip straight away, ruler over here, nice, keeping it straight and narrow. What was that in the back over there?
0.6mm big pen.
Oh, somebody knows what they want. What colour? Black, blue, red? Black? Not marking other people's homework. I like a red Bic, just so I can really freak people out. No, that's good, nice. Anyone else got any very specific pens that they like? No? I love all stationery. It's so much stationery. My bedroom at home, right, is basically just a stationery cupboard with a bed in it at this stage. I buy so much stationery. I can't even walk past a stationery shop without stopping to go in and buy something, which is difficult at night. And I still try. I think my favourite thing to buy is probably like notebooks and diaries. Love buying a note. They're so pretty, aren't they, when you first get them home and they're all new. Yeah, and I never write in them, obviously, because I don't want to ruin them. Not an idiot. Also, I've been thinking about this, right, guys? What's more secure than invisible ink? No ink. Exactly. Thinking a lot about that. Okay, so yeah, office assisting, that was pretty fun. Third career, comedian. It's happening right now. Yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. Ah, look at you. You're either all comedians or you're just being supportive. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I'm at the biggest arts festival in the world. You guys are all here. We're having a lovely time, I hope. Yeah. Also, last year, I bought a fart machine and I expensed it. Who knew that would be a thing I could do? What a perk. So yeah, comedian's great, loving that. When I finish the comedy though, I'm thinking, career number 4, that's when I'll go for spy. Yeah, right? I'll be ready for it by then, I think, because I have been training. My bedroom at home's very small, so instead of like walking round the bed when I need to cross the room, just roll over it like it's the bonnet of a car. It's pretty James Bondy, isn't it? And also, much like James Bond, in my past I do just have a stream of dead women. Covered in my DNA. But somehow it's not my fault. It's nice picking out the individual people who are into dead women. Yeah, it's very exciting. There are actually rumours, guys, as well, that the next Adele Cliff might be black, or even a woman. It's pretty exciting times. So I think when I'm done with the spying, final career before I retire, it's a pretty exciting one. I think some of you guys will want to do it too when you hear it. Intergalactic Air Hostess. Yeah, see all the sights, it'll be great. Some of you might be thinking, but Adele, by that stage you'll be a little old potentially to be an air hostess, which is judgmental of you. Also, I'd point out that there's no space in gravity. Oh, sorry, there's no gravity in space. Other way around. Yeah, you don't even need a bra. It's fine. It's great. If I think about it, actually, there's loads of space in gravity, isn't there? You guys seen that film? It's like all space. Anyway. But yeah, so the gravity thing, that's good. Also, I think I'm very polite. You know, like, can I get Madame another bag of Prosecco? To go with her block of carbonara? Pretty appealing. Astro towel, anyone? That's just a hot towel, but in space. Packet of peanuts, don't open them. Just to hold. Anyway, I was discussing all my careers and Sam said you've got distracted and he kept talking about sharing. He kept insisting that sharing was a good thing, right? And I'm not quite so sure. People do often say, don't they? They say, a problem shared is a problem halved. It's a popular thing people say. But I don't think that half a problem is always necessarily better than the whole problem. I'll give you an example. There's a stray dog in my house. Half a stray... No, it's not better, is it? I've been thinking as well, Jay-Z, for example, said he had 99 problems, but had he shared those problems, he wouldn't have had 49.5 problems, would he? Would have just had 99 smaller problems. That's just as much admin to fix, isn't it? You know, if 2 of Jay-Z's problems are my wife's cheating on me and my car's broken down, sharing them does not mean your wife is having sex with your car. Which sounds exhausting. This joke just keeps chugging along, doesn't it? Some of you, yes, you may be pedantically thinking, but Adele, Jay-Z did specify that none of his 99 problems were the bitch. You're correct, he did. But Jay-Z is a very respectful man, isn't he? You know, he'd never refer to his wife thus. Because what we've got to remember is that Jay-Z is actually the 26th iteration of the J model. It's a lot of upgrades, isn't it? You know, J-A to E, that was all just dance. JF is probably the first time he spoke out loud, but Jay-Z, he just says what he means, right? I've been thinking about this a lot. I think as well, if I was Jay-Z, if I was me, if I was anyone else, and I had that many problems, I absolutely would not be troubling Beyonce with them. No. Also, Jay-Z, if you've got that many problems, maybe you're the problem. I am being a bit harsh, aren't I, on Jay-Z here? Because as we all know, Jay-Z can't cry, can he? No, because they phased that out during the LMNOP series of updates. So it's just a sad, sad, dry man now. I told Sam as well that I think there's a big difference between unnecessary sharing and oversharing. Like the difference between someone telling you what they had for lunch and telling you about the resulting bowel movement. Yeah? I'll try and give you an example for myself. So I think it would not be an unnecessary share for me to tell you lot that yesterday I ran out of deodorant. Don't want to know that, do we? It's probably an overshare for me to tell you that today, instead, I used a scented candle. I think there's good logic to the scented candle, right? Because the wax is like a sealant, isn't it? Yeah. Also, scent. It's great. I smell like my flat 15 minutes before my parents visit me. It's very exciting. Now, when I was chatting to Sam kept insisting that I'm not very good at emotionally sharing or reading people's emotions. Although people do often say, don't they? They say it takes more effort to frown than it does to smile. So you can, when you see someone smiling, you can do what most people do. You can assume that they're happy. Or you can do what I do and assume that they've got a lazy face. So we might have a point. I'm not very good at emotionally sharing, that's probably fair. But I do think I'm very understanding. I'm certainly very good at putting myself in other people's shoes, especially when they're still warm. Just straight in, see how they look. Yeah? Anyone else do this? No? We could do it right now. Everyone pass to your left. No, okay, yeah, it is quite a weird habit, isn't it? It's probably the reason nobody visits my house twice. It's fine, I'm never there. I'm always at the bouncy castle, bowling alley or mosque. Just getting my shoe on, having a whale of a time.